Hello there, this is Diamond from Diamond Shine Soul. Guys, I'm excited to see you today. Today we're going to be doing some wickless candles. Now, before we get into the wickless candles, I want to let you know that this entire recipe and everything that I'm doing today, including my pouring temperatures, fragrance loads, and everything like that, will be all found on the Patreon. Now, the Patreon is packed full of classes, recipes, things like that. Everything you see on the channel. A lot of people watch my videos and they're like, oh, where's the recipe? It's on Patreon. So if you guys subscribe to the Patreon, or sometimes I'll link the actual class to my website where you can purchase it off my website and you won't have to join Patreon or anything like that. All right, so listen, I am going to begin to talk about the reason why we want to do wickless candles and the fragrance loads and things like that. So grab your seats, hold on. We're about to go for a little ride. All right. So wickless candles are for people who do not like to use candles with a flame. A lot of people prefer just wax melts, but they want a candle which has a little bit more than the wax melt, and it also burns a little bit longer, so you get a longer scent throw. So an average wax melt will last you like 4 hours. Sometimes you can get a little bit longer out of that, but a wickless candle can go way longer than that. Okay, so wickless candles sit on the wax warmer. It's like a little pad, little flat pad. And normally it got like a little black top, and you sit it on there. Now that you use a glass that you can actually melt the wax in, because some glasses are really thick and it'll take a long time just to, you know, get a little smell out of it. Like, can we just smell it? Can we smell it? You know, that kind of thing. So I wouldn't use mason jars and stuff like that, you know, because they're a little bit thick. I would just really, honestly, this is my go-to for a wickless candle, because this don't take long to melt, and also because it's metal, it holds the heat and it gives a phenomenal hot throw. Okay, so these are about 8 ounces. They have a clear top. I like them because I can just, you know, be really creative on the top of my wickless candle. I don't have to just pour just a regular old straight flat boring candle. I can do something special to it and, you know, you can still see it on top with that see-through glass. Now I'm going to give you guys a vendor where they have the square and the round ones in Patreon, and you guys can, you know, just go there and order them if you want these particular tins, but you can use any tin will do. All right, so let me give you guys the rundown about wickless candles. All right, so a lot of people want to do wickless candles and they usually say, okay, well, I can use my coconut wax, or I can use my 6006. You can use your coconut wax or your 6006, but you have to remember that you cannot go and add a 20% fragrance load or 16% fragrance load or a high fragrance load to that wax, even though you're not burning it like a traditional candle. It will not bind, and you will have a candle with a whole bunch of oil running out of it, and that is just not cool. I don't like the look of it. It looks so crazy, so we're not going to do that. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to use different kind of wax. This is the wax that I'm going to use, and this is a Parasoy blend. You can get this from Virginia Candle. You can get all kinds of Parasoy blend. You can use different waxes. You got 4. If you guys need to know like all of the pouring temperatures and stuff like that, I will link the super strong wax class, so you guys can just take that and go back over that class and look at the notes or whatever. I don't have it on the PDF. I never wrote it out. I always just have it like in a notebook, and I am going to convert it over to a PDF. But right now, I'm trying to hurry up and get y'all classes done. So when I get done, I'll convert it. All right, so today I'm going to be using this Parasoy wax from Virginia Candle. I'm getting ready to heat it up. And so I'm going to heat it up just like I would do a regular candle when I'm pouring a candle. It's not like too much of a difference. The only difference is it may have to have like a second pour, you know, because it's a different type of wax. So some waxes may have like a dip after you pour it. You know, like you may pour it and it look good, it looks straight, and then all of a sudden you come back and have a dip. If you have a dip, you can even take a heat gun and flatten it out that way, or you can just call that a second pour wax and just take a little bit of wax, melt it down, put some fragrance oil in it, and do a second pour on top, and that will come out completely flat. Okay, all right, so let's go ahead and we're going to make these wickless candles. I want to use about I'm just going to make 2. So this is going to be about maybe 15 ounces, but I'm gonna do 16 just to be on the safe side. All right, so you're gonna go ahead and pour your wax into your pot, and you want to melt it down. One thing I can say about this whole process of doing wickless, you can use botanicals, you can use your mica powders, you can use your glitter. So get pretty excited, because you know this isn't getting burned with a wick, so it's not too many limitations as to what you can put inside of a wickless candle. So I know that make a lot of y'all excited that want to use your mica powder. Guys, so I'm at about 175 degrees, and this, let's see where we at right now. We at 164. This is about 2.2 ounces of fragrance, and I have about 16 ounces of wax inside the pot. I really don't need to wait until, you know, a certain temperature to add my fragrance, but I prefer for it to be at a lower temperature. That way I can get a better hot throw. So I'm going to wait for it to come down just a little bit more, add my fragrance, then I'm going to pour it into my metal containers. As you can see, it's finished, but as you can see, it's wrinkled like a grandma butt. Okay, so that's normal, because these are not like container waxes. These are actually for wax melts. So if it don't give you a straight top in the very beginning, that's completely fine. That just means that it requires a second pour, like I said, or you'll have to just heat gun. In this case, we're gonna heat gun. So we're just gonna go ahead. Give it a little bit of a melt pool, just not too much, but a little bit. And then we're going to go ahead and add some embeds to it. Now, before I add my embeds to the top, I'm going to go ahead and just hit them with a heat gun. And I'm going to add my embed. Okay, and I don't want to just put one there. I want to give it like a little, you know, so I'm gonna put a lime and a cherry. Okay, then I'm gonna hit it. All right, and that just kind of lock it in place. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and do my other one. I'm gonna use a pineapple and a strawberry in that one. Hopefully this pineapple can fit. Yeah, it can. And I chopped my strawberry in half just so it could fit and it wouldn't be all big and bulgy and bulging out. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and hit that. All right, so this is the good part about it. The good part about it is when you put your top on, you can see through the top the fruit, and it gives it like a nice little glamorous look. It look cute. Okay, and normally I put a circle sticker on the top, and the circle sticker will say, you know, like shine something, or my business logo. A pretty clear circle sticker is what I put on the top. And I use a 1-inch mailing label, and I kind of lay that on the side coming down, so it'll be a strip, so they'll be closed. And the only way that you can get them open is if you break that mailing label to open it, which makes it, you know, look a little bit more professional. But that's it. We made our wickless candles. I'm gonna leave this off just so it can cool and fully solidify. We made our wickless candles. I'm gonna go ahead and add my labels to it. I gave it like a little island vibes type of label. I like it. I think that's really cute. Like I said, it's 7x1. And that's it. I will see you guys again for the next video. All right.